Open the eyes. Release the arms back towards your sides. Inhale, feels all sides of the ribs. Exhale, grow tall through the spine. Now begin to lift the arms as you create a lateral stretch from one side of the body to the other. Gradually starting to wake up those ribs, decompressing the intercostal tissues, and giving your lungs some more room to breathe. Once you complete this last round, come back to center. Crawl through to your hands and knees. Steady the hips over the knees and ground down through the palms. Lengthen your spine. As you inhale, round the spine, open up the back of the lungs. As you exhale, release your belly, lift the heart. Inhale, open up the back of the heart. Exhale, lift the front of the heart. On your own, opening up the ribs, creating some mobility in the spine. Once you complete this last round, tabletop pose, and then walk your hands over to the right shore of your mat, opening the left hemisphere of the lungs. Come back to center and change the sides. Come back to center, ground down through the palms, lift the knees to hover, and then press it to downward facing dog. As you inhale, bend your knees, press your chest back. As you exhale, press your heels. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, press them back. On your own, creating mobility in the ankles and the shoulders, waking up those hamstrings and glutes. When you get to this last one, hold the bent knee dog pose and pivot your way forward to plank. Press it back. Pivot forward, push it back, pivot forward, building energy. When you get to this last one and pause and hold your plank, tone the navel, lengthen through your spine, and then big press back to downward facing dog. Walk your hands and feet towards one another, bend the knees, grab hold of the elbows, and tick-tock the torso side to side. Release the hands. Rotate the heels inward, toes outward, coming down to the Mother Earth squat. Palms to Namaste. As you inhale, engage the pelvic floor. Squeeze everything to the midline. Exhale, decompress. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, lengthen your spine. Inhale, you fill. Exhale, grow vertically. Pause to decompress. Notice the pull of gravity. Release the hands, straighten through the legs, hands to the shin bones, flat back and look out. Inhale, fills all sides of the lungs. Exhale, lengthen the spine. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, you lift. Exhale, fold and breathe. Release the hands, step back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, you fill. Exhale, pivot forward plank. Legs straight, push it back. Pivot forward. Press it back. Pivot forward. Lengthening your vertebra each side of the movement. More stability in the hips. Mobility in those ankles and shoulders. Your last one, you're going to pivot and hold your plank. Bend the elbows, take a chaturanga, press it up, return to dog. Repeat, plank, lower, push, go back. Plank, lower, push, go back. Plank, chaturanga, push, go back. Release plank, and then all the way to the earth. Point through the toes, the tailbone, and hug the shoulders away from the head. Inhale, fills all sides of the lungs. Exhale, lift to cobra pose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, you lift. Inhale, fold. Exhale, lift. One more. Holding your cobra. Only lift as high as your body gives you permission today. Inhale, fills all sides of the lungs. Exhale, lengthen your spinal body. Inhale, breathing front to back, side to side. Exhale, lengthen vertically. Next breath, press it back to Anahatasana, heart kisses the earth. Hips are high. Sink the armpits, relax the heart space. Lift the chest, crawl through to the hands and knees. As you inhale, reach that right arm up. Exhale, thread the needle, palm facing upward. Option to extend the left leg. Option to lift. Option to bend that left knee and grab hold of the foot. Find extension. Release. Unwind the body. Changing sides. Inhale, lift the left arm. Exhale, thread your needle. Position 1, 2, 3, or 4. Unwind the body. Return to hands and knees. Curl the toes under. Press back to downward facing dog. Belly button in as you bring the feet together. Lift that right leg. Micro bend that left knee. Now lift the leg and drop. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Keep pulsing strong, steady movements. Last one, hold it. Stay here, or option to pivot forward, plank, press back. Plank, press back. One-legged, option to lower that right foot if you need to. Last one, hold, squeeze, squeeze here, and then release that right foot. Windmill it up. Warrior 2. Enjoy stillness. Find your breath. Inhale, straighten out that right leg. Reverse the triangle pose. And then take it back, side angle stretch. Inhale, fly it back. Exhale, float it forward. Moving through the grace of your breath as you continue to create mobility for your spine. When you get to this last one, hold it in your side angle stretch. Inhale, feels front to back, side to side. Exhale is lengthening that spine vertically. Stay active and conscious, present with your breath. Release, strong lunge, right knee above the ankle, lengthen through the spine. As you inhale, engage the pelvic floor. As you exhale, lengthen the spine. Inhale, slight lift in the pelvis. Exhale, more extension in the spine. Inhale, fills all sides of the lungs. Exhales, lengthening vertically. Pause it here. Ground down through that left hand. Right hand finds the knee. Inhale, fills all sides. Exhale, lengthen the spine, spiral the heart. Lower the left knee. Option to pop that left foot up. Grab hold of the pinky toe. Now inhale, breathe into the back of the lungs. Hug into the midline. Exhale, lengthen the spine. Spiral the chest open. Inhale, hug into the midline. Exhale, fly the heart open on your own. And then hold it here. Enjoy your opening. Release. Right hand to the earth. Lift that left knee. Straighten out the right leg. Inhale, flat back, look out. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, breathing side to side, front to back. Exhale, lengthen your spine. Walk your hands over to the left. Rotate those feet so they're parallel. Stretch the arms out in front of you as if in dog pose. Inhale, breathing side to side, front to back. Exhale, lengthen the spine, soften the heart. Hands on the hips, flat back, rise it up. Square the hips and shoulders to the left side. Ground down through that back heel as you lift the pelvic floor. Reach the arms, warrior one. As you inhale, lift the fingertips as you straighten the left leg. As you exhale, bend the elbows, bend that left knee. Inhale, you reach. Exhale, decompress. On your own, breath to movement, creating equal length on both sides of your ribs and spine. Now when you come to this last one, hold your warrior one in goddess arms. Lace the fingers behind you, your right thumb on top. Open the heart space. Humble your warrior. Bow to the inside of the bent left knee. Release the hands. Come into a strong lunge on the left side. Lower down that right knee. Back toes come under. Reach the arms. Inhale, engage the pelvic floor. Exhale, soften. Inhale, slight lift. Exhale, slight decompression. Palms to namaste. Tone the navel. Inhale, you fill. Exhale, twist to the left. Right elbow outside of the left thigh. Inhale, fills the back of the lungs. Exhale, lengthen your spine. Twist into the midline. Release the hands. Straighten out the left leg. Flex the heel. Pivot forward. Coming back into a three-legged dog pose. Extend that left leg high. Point through the toes. Bend that right knee. Now tap the earth and lift. Lower and lift. Engage and lengthen. When you get to this last one, stay here. Option to pivot forward, plank, press it back. Plank, push it back. Stay with the rhythm of your breath. When you get to this last one, step it all the way forward. Virabhadrasana 2, left side. Ground your feet. Tone the navel. Relax your shoulders. Stabilize your posture. Inhale, fly, reversing your triangle, and exhale, side angle stretch, moving through the lateral planes of your body, using your breath. Once you complete this last one, pause and hold your side angle stretch. Release the right hand, strong lunge. If you need to, of course, you can use blocks or drop that back knee. Inhale, engage a pelvic tone. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, fire it up. Exhale, soften it out. Grabbing any connective tissue tightness and then softening it out. Ground that right hand, left hand to the left knee. Inhale, fills the lungs. Exhale, lengthen the spine, then you twist. Inhale, fills the back of the heart. Exhale, lengthen the vertebra. Dropping that back knee. Option to reach back and grab hold of the pinky toe. Adding breath. Inhale as if you're doing cat pose. Exhale as if you're doing cow pose. Inhale, fills all sides of the lungs. Squeeze into the midline. Exhale, lengthen and spiral. Conscious breath to movement. And then spiral, hold it open. Release. Unwind the body. Straighten through that left leg. Ground that back heel. Inhale, fills all sides of the lungs. Exhale, lengthen the spine. Do that again so your pose isn't stagnant. Integrating pranayama into your movement, into your posture. Belly comes in. Walk it back to a straddle. This time, walk the hands through the legs and behind you. Crown of the head taps the earth. Lift those hips high. Inhale, breathe all sides of the lungs. Exhale, lengthen the spine vertically. Tone the navel, engage the pelvic floor. Hands at the hips, flat back, rise it up. Spin the hips and shoulders to the right side. Warrior one. Inhale, straighten the leg, reach the fingertips. Exhale, warrior one and goddess. Inhale, engage. Exhale, drop the shoulders. Each side of breath to movement. Stay strong and solid in that left foot. Lifting the pelvic floor and keeping a tone in your navel. When you get to this last one, pause. Lace the fingers behind you, left thumb on top. Open the heart space. Humble the warrior. Release the hands, coming into a strong lunge. Release that back knee. Sink the hips. Reach the arms. Inhale, engage a pelvic tone. Exhale, decompress hips and shoulders. Inhale, slight engagement. Exhale, soften down. Your next breath that finds you, a moment of stillness, and then palms to namaste. Left elbow outside of the right thigh. Twist at your gut. Inhale, breathe into the back of the heart. Exhale, lengthen your spine, squeeze into the midline. Unwind the body, straighten out the left leg, flex the heel. Pivot your way forward, press it back into a lunge, step it into dog pose, pedal and stir those feet. Walk the hands and feet towards one another, returning to ragdoll pose, pausing to notice the difference in sensation in your body this time in the posture compared to many moments ago. Releasing the heels inward, toes outward, back into the Mama Earth squat. Again, a momentary pause to notice what feels different in your body than many moments ago. Release to a seat of your choice. Hug the knees in. Give yourself a squeeze. Extending your right leg out. Place your left foot outside of the right thigh. Hug the knee into your heart. Left hand goes back. Right hand goes up. Spinal twist from your navel. As you inhale, feel left to right, front to back. And as you exhale, lengthen your spine, twist into the midline. Unwind the body, stacking that left knee on top of the right. Sit tall, the ribs. Walk the fingertips forward. Gently come up from here, bending that right knee, coming into a fire log pose or simple cross-leg position. Sit tall, the ribs. Option to hinge it forward. Come up. walk the body to center. From here, extend the legs out, micro-bend the knees, and tiptoe the fingertips forward. Come up, this time keeping the left leg out, right foot outside of the thigh, hug the knee to the heart, sitting tall. Right hand goes back, left hand goes up. Use your breath to twist at the navel, spiral the heart to gaze back. Inhale, breathing all sides of the ribs. Exhale, grow vertically. As you inhale, expanding the inner lungs. And as you exhale, twist into the midline, maintaining that length and vertical extension in your spine. Tone the navel, unwind, hug the knee into the heart, pause it here. Stacking that knee on top, belly comes in. As you're ready, tiptoe the fingertips forward. Inhale, fills the ribs. Exhale, lengthen and kiss. Belly comes in and rise it up. Bending that bottom knee, stacking for fire log pose, or coming to simple cross-leg position. Sit tall the body. As you're ready, walk it forward. And come up. Belly in, tall through the posture. Extend the legs together. Start with a slight bend in the knee as you walk the fingertips forward. When your body is ready, straighten through the legs. Inhale, fills all sides of the lungs. Exhale, lengthen through the spine as if creating that vertical extension. Do that again. Inhale, conscious inner expansion. Exhale, thoughtful length. Belly comes in. At this point, you may opt to come into a Shavasana, turning all noises and distractions off. Otherwise, finding your space of stillness wherever you are, noticing your posture and noticing the relationship to your breath. Stay here, enjoying your stillness for as long as you wish. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.